Don't take any wooden nickels is the kind of advice that might not fly with the hard currency-loving folks in the town our Luke Burbank has visited.
Like a lot of small towns, Tenino, Washington was hit hard economically by the COVID shutdown. Residents like Lori Mullenbry, an out-of-work school bus driver, have been struggling.
It's been really difficult. I mean, I've been washing windows, scrubbing floors, cutting down trees, mowing lawns, whatever I can for $1.
But there's something unusual going on in this town of 1,800 people. The city government of Tenino is doing what it can to help folks like Mullenbry, but not with a check or even a debit card, but with, believe it or not, a pile of wood.
Every once in a while I run into a cashier that hasn't taken it before, but it's just a blast, you know? I mean, I'm paying for food with something historical, you know?
That's right, the town is printing its own money, $10,000 worth, on thin sheets of wood that can only be spent in Tenino. And it's not the first time. In fact, the city issued its first wooden currency way back in 1931 during the Great Depression.
So they printed $10,000. Out of the $10,000, only $40 came back.
Wow.
It was so popular as a souvenir, just like these are today.
Tenino's COVID-era wood currency is printed on the same machine.
This is an 1890 Chandler & Price Platen Press, is what this is called.
Lauren Ackerman is the president of the Tenino Depot Museum and is the only person in town who knows how to operate the 19th century machine that printed Tenino's Depression-era currency. You're literally printing money.
Printing money.
Is this totally legal?
We think so. They haven't called us yet. Maybe after this story they'll give us a call and let us know we should stop.
Wayne Fournier is a firefighter and Tenino's mayor. We met at the town's famous quarry pool, which is closed due to the pandemic. He says when the idea came up to start printing wood scrip, as it's called, he had to do some research.
I started by Googling what money is. It just started out as simple as that. What the concept is, what currency is, what fiat currency is, trying to understand those things and wrap my mind around them. Yeah, I just, you know, all the information's out there on the internet.
I guess I hadn't thought of that. So it's like you're the mayor of this city. The city has a history of doing its own currency when times get tough. And yet when you're going to try to actually do it yourself, you had to kind of like Google it and figure out like how it works.
Yeah. What is economics? You know, like, I'm a firefighter. I'm not a, you know, I'm not an accountant. I'm not a, you know, I guess I'm a mayor, you know.
The wood money has drawn attention from all over the world. But lest anyone chalk it up as just a joke or publicity stunt, it's been much more than that to people like Lori Mullenbry.
It's been a godsend, you know? I mean, I could buy things that I couldn't buy because, like I said, I was scrapping for any kind of work I could get. I was barely able to buy food.
When we caught up with her, Mullenbry was buying groceries with her wooden money.
All right, thank you.
But she could have also paid her water bill with it, got her prescriptions filled at Head-In's, the town drugstore, or even had a tasty meal at Don Juan's Mexican Kitchen.
As humans, when stuff like this happens, we go into survival mode and we start thinking, okay, so these are my expenses. Can I dine out? Probably not.
Marcela Martinez's family owns Don Juan's.
So I think this money has allowed people to have that, and even people who probably really do need it, who need to have their groceries every week and couldn't afford it. I think that this wooden money really helped them.
The money also helps Tenino's businesses when they redeem the bills with City Hall for regular cash. With all the attention the money is getting, each bill is numbered, signed, and features a rough Latin translation of the phrase, "We've got this handled." Collectors have been reaching out, hoping to get their hands on some. That is incredible. But good luck getting Lori Mullenbry's share.
I have actually been offered up to $300 for it, but I won't sell it because, first of all, it's meant to be here in the community, stay in the community. It was meant for a boost for us and for the businesses. And second of all, it's too much fun spending it.